What's up, boys? What's the audio like? Are we good? Any problems yet? I needed this to get through the afternoon at work. This might make it worse. What's up? How's mom? Mom's good. Mom's fine. Thursday night church. Thursday evening church service. What's for lunch? I had a Walmart burrito. That was lunch. Got work to do. Nope 24 Yep Live. What's happening today? Oh, Mom's in the chat. Hi, Mom. Ricky with the 10 right away. Thank you very much. Ricky's always here, right on time. Just finished lunch break, but screw the boss. Let's continue it. No sheets. No, sheets earlier today. No sheets right now. Unloading log trucks while watching. Okay, seems good. No problems yet? Okay. Surprise, no problems yet. I can't believe it. The audio is actually working fine. Why you gotta do these while I'm working? No, I'm at school. I can't watch. Sorry. Good afternoon. What's up, Joe? Perfect day. My daughter was born, and now a Yep Live. Congratulations. What a day. Yep went live, and you had a daughter. Pretty much on the same level, actually. That's cool, man. Congratulations. All right. We got a lot to get done today. I guess I could start by showing these. Just put these together. Venge RC 1.8. Big boys. Pretty sweet looking. Happy Thursday. What are we working on today? I got a lot to get done today. We need to stay focused today. For how long will this live last? Maybe like an hour or two. Boom slang in the chat. You're all going to think I don't have a real job since I always find time to jump on these lives. Yeah, Boom slang's retired. Most people that are 80 are retired and don't work. Watching while driving my car down the road like a wild man. Nice. Love to hear it. I guess. I probably shouldn't have said that. Please don't watch while driving. Today's goal, WT Micro Unimog. We got to get this thing together. Also, I got to swap over the chassis on this nacho build. Would you like more Huckleberry jam with your package and some Hot Wheels? Jet, you don't need to send me anything. I already said that. Don't worry, whippersnapper, you will get old someday. Yeah. Put the phone in the dash, you'll be fine. Put the phone right on the steering wheel, then you can just look at that. Gonna try and fix my noisy gears while I hang out with you. Good luck. 1965 bunny hop champion boom slang. Oh, daggone it, I hit my phone and now it doesn't want to stand up again. Oh, this is so annoying. You get the cord going that way, maybe. Move these out of the way. Well, it's not quite where good enough. We'll get to work in a couple minutes. Gotta relax a little bit. I'm barely 10 years older than Yep. I don't know about that. I'll show a couple things before we get started here. This is the Carnage Nano chassis. Started just ignore the front situation here. No steering link yet, as you can see. But I thought this was a pretty sweet body. Painted by BLT2Crawl on Instagram. Works slow, stacking tools to crawl in my box at work. Nice. So this is a new one. And then I can also show, bought this from him. Pretty sweet looking. Finally something to do besides work. Yeti built in the chat. What's up, Yeti? Also bought this one. Thought it was pretty sweet. My purple portal Musac and 3 steering link just arrived this morning. Sweet, dude. Thank you. Glad they arrived safely. What's up, Mini Mayhem? What are you working on? Hi, Lindsay. Lindsay, should you be working right now? All right, what do we got going on for this thing? Does this fit on here nicely? I'm all packed up, so nothing. You have all your RC stuff packed up. When are you getting more of the clear axles? They're on their way. Can I call you Bug too? Jet, you can call me whatever you want. Mine got here as well, and some goofy keychain. Thanks, Trey. Thank you. Thank you all. Why doesn't this line up right? What's going on here? What am I... Did I put those on wrong? When are you going to do the K10? Which K10? I'm not sure what you mean. Wonder why these don't fit right. What did I do wrong? Polishing the diff cover on an angled pump is nice and shiny now. Sweet. Yeah, I know. Not the most ideal time to go live, but I was going to work on some stuff and figured, why not go live? Money Pit! Money Pit in the chat! Ricky's here. Money Pit, I can't believe it. Guys, get some love in the chat for Money Pit. We haven't seen him in months. What's up, Stone City? It was a good time to go live. We miss you, Money Pit. I tell him every other day that I miss him, and he tells me he'll be back. So is there going to be a drip chassis Christmas pick contest? Possibly. Yeah, Money Pit's in the chat. Miss you, Money Pothole. Maybe I need to move this forward. I'm listening to your live stream in Discord because you know. November, I'm making a comeback. Don't you worry, boys. He has it all planned out. He's got the date and everything. Money Pit, what's live at work? Love this. Money Pit, what's the plan for the comeback? Or is it a secret as of now? Are you gonna, let me just ask, are you gonna do any more micro stuff? Money Pit, just watched both Game of Crawl episode, Crawley, the Game of Crawley with the E on the end, yeah. Money Pit's got a TRX-4M in the works. Anyone playing Arc Raiders? No, but I was watching people play Arc Raiders all morning. Maybe I ought to start streaming games. What's up, Zach? Just working on getting this Unimog together. No, I didn't get Arc Raiders yet. I don't know if my computer will be able to handle Arc Raiders. He's a 110 boy now. We tried to save him. Mini with the 199 first super set. Check out. Okay. Yeah, everybody make sure you check out Mini Mayhem's YouTube channel. Go subscribe. Go give him a follow. Go give him a like. Thank you for always, yeah, thank you for that, Mini. No 1/10 from you ever. I have a couple 110s, yeah. I just don't care about posting them. Something's going wrong here, and it's hard to figure out what's going wrong while I'm also talking to everybody. Is this not pushed on the whole way, maybe? My question is, how many WT micro bodies do I gotta buy before I can get one of those? These are gonna be released soon. I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this yet. You ever think of doing some mountain bike content? Saw that sick ride you got in the garage. I don't really know what to film for mountain bike content, but it would be cool. There's a lot of RC people that are also into biking, so I'm sure some people would enjoy it. I just don't really know what to film. Let's just say the builds are getting smaller. Money Pit got a Red Cat 132. Do I need to build you a 24 yet PC? Yeah, you do actually. My PC is not able to. My PC is not able to do much of anything right now. Need a gaming channel in the Discord. Squad up with boys. Money Pit going micro. Okay, it's interesting. A lot of RC dirt bikers too. This stupid thing. Can also upgrade it. Yeah, I'm also gonna need an internet upgrade. I need somebody to just come to my house and completely set up a streaming setup for me, because I don't know what I'm doing. And yeah, not much. Jake, what's up, dude? Catching a live stream while I'm at work while I work from home. Okay, I see what you did there. Trey, sell me that Nacho Unimog body. This took me months to get this Unimog body. I don't think I can ever get rid of it. If you message Nacho every day for a couple of weeks, you'll get one. Love the midday live heading. What'd that say? Love the midday live healing after ACL surgery is so boring. Now I have some entertainment. ACL surgery. Well, glad I can somehow help. Stupid thing. I do message him. Good. Just keep messaging him. Do you have any Palooza mini crawler gatherings planned in the future? No, definitely not. If anything, I'm doing the opposite to avoid crawling with people. ACL surgery sucks. Heal up good. Trey, did you see what I finished? Did you see I finished my Starbucks? Yeah, dude, I was looking at the wheels this morning. I need to take a closer look at it. Where'd the magnet go? Did you see it dropped his bug kit? I got some. No, I didn't see the bug kit. Starbucks fan hits. It's different, dude. How was 997 Raceway? It's cool. Live at work, I'll take it. Anyone have a Nacho chassis they would trade for an upgrade SCX24 ready to run? Nacho chassis are so hard to come by. Can we get some koozies? What's a koozie? Is that what holds the drink? I think. I might be wrong. Maybe that was a stupid thing to say. Did you see his crawler spot behind the building? Yeah. They took me back. He took me behind the building and showed me the crawl spot. Yeah, to hold your drink. Okay. I did get my silver. Trey, when I have the van for a bit, I can send it to you. Okay. Gotta go back to work. Love you guys. Later, Money Pit. Thanks for stopping in. You did not just ask what a koozie was? Well, I was right. My guess was right. Okay. Now I just need something to... Did he send me screws with this? The owner is really cool and it's not a bad shop. I got my 224s from there. Are you local to me, Elijah? I'm good, Bushcraft. How are you? Scale Builders Guild 110 Unimog versus, yep, 124 Unimog crawl off. I can't spell or build mayhem. Yeah, we know, Jet. Probably not too much of a crawl off happening with this one. This one's going to be a giveaway truck. A company. I'm building it for a company. I'm in Maryland. Okay. I'm not far from Maryland. I'm like 15 minutes from... Nacho Crawlers in the chat. Nacho Crawlers in the chat. I'm like 15 minutes from the Maryland state line. 30, yep. I still haven't ordered an SCX 30. I don't think I'm going to. I need to send you my Arizona Nacho. Might not get it back. I'm below Waynesboro. Okay. Yeah, that's not far at all, Elijah. Nacho, to answer your question, I'm working on the WT Micro Unimog. Today's project is trying to figure out how we can all score Nacho chassis. Yeah, it seems like everybody in the chat right now is looking for a Nacho chassis. 24 Yep live stream chassis drop Nacho. Someone will send you a 30. Is Magnus in the chat? Somebody just... Dude! Magnus, I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again. Really, I need another Nacho. I'm always down to crash Key City. Oh. A trip to Key City with Yeti built. Man, everybody's showing up today. Money Pit, Nacho, Magnus. I didn't even think this would be a good time to go live. These don't even line up, WT Micro. WT Micro, if you're in here, I know you sometimes like to lurk. What am I doing wrong? It's a good time for a live. Don't forget boom slang. I did. I forgot boom slang. Hey, I'm here too. What's up, Garage? I know. You guys all matter. I wasn't trying to... You guys all matter. Can you drop me off at the plant on the way to... Yeah. Yeah. Y'all fools ain't got work to do. Luckily, I'm waiting on the tire machine to free up. You're just standing there in the garage watching me. Let's get it, brother. I finally have a couple trucks together. Yeti built. The problem with Key City is it's so dusty. I haven't had luck with grip there because... Not dust. Yeah, I guess dusty. Just like loose dirt. And the tires don't really grip well. The big YouTube boys are here. Yeah, I have a 3D printer. I don't really use it much, though. It's not that great of one. No, we don't. Texarma kit's still available. I think the Texarma kits are going to require a very special buyer. What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it. Maybe I need to scoot that forward. What's the best Venge RC link setup? I think it just depends on like the rest of your build and what you're going for. That's his new WT Micro. Yeah, this is WT Micro. I'm doing something wrong though. I can't get my magnets to fit. Maybe I have these on backwards. Key City is nice. The owner put it on my wrist, messed it up, and then he said, the owner put a battery, messed it up, and then never answered my calls after he said to call if something happened. Oh, good to know. I'm all good now. Got my mental right. Severe anxiety and depression, but we good now. Currently working on a scale garage accessory pack. Sweet, dude. Good. I'm happy to hear that. Glad you're doing well. Last time I was there for a comp, I was having a really hard time. All the heavier rigs were killing it, though. Yeti built. What do you consider heavier? Because yours are like 600, I thought. Let's try moving this up one more screw hole and see if that works. WT stands for nothing. WT stands for wait time. Wait time micro. Do you go to Key City often? I'm going on vacation next week and plan on going with my micros. No, I don't go to Key City often. Working on a stock chassis build as we talk. Let's go. Sweet, dude. Where can I get those awesome old Ford bodies? My old Ford bodies came from WT Micro. I have a killer 800G rig. Daggone. Let's see if... Maybe I'll move this one hole forward. WT stands for Wish I Was Stray. Alright, does that make that line up? Well, now it doesn't even shut. How did you find the rock that you always used? I was just driving. I just found it by exploring. I was driving up into the woods to my normal spot, and I saw some rocks along the road, so I stopped, and then I kept venturing into the woods deeper, and then found them. Sorry if I'm missing some messages. I'm not fully focused on chat right now. I was hoping to get this thing built, but I can't even get the magnets to line up right. Not sure what's... Maybe they need to flip it around. Let's try that. Maybe I have the things on the wrong side. What chassis? This is a stock chassis with a WT Micro Unimog body. Let's try flipping these around. All right, does that line up? No, that also doesn't line up. I just don't understand. Y'all go hit the like for 20. There's the good following here, but hardly any of y'all double tap. Hardly got it. I'm over here at work like a schmuck, and you're building SCX 24s. I'll trade you, man. You can build this for me because I already can't figure it out. I was hoping for the story for finding the rock was more exciting. Running from the police, foraging for more... No, not exciting. Nothing, no exciting story about finding the rocks. They were completely covered in leaves and moss, though. I had to uncover all the cool stuff. I don't know if you guys saw... Nacho is selling these Unimog cabs. You just need to send him a message on Instagram. He printed a bunch of them. So Unimog kit is available from Nacho on Instagram. I managed to get a gold chassis, and it's going to be the Donkey Mog. That's the plan for it. How'd you come up with the name Drunken Frog? A guy in the comments named it. Whenever I found the rock, we also found a frog there, and then there was also a bottle of alcohol. What happened to the inchworm line? It still exists. I still do it often in the videos. I just haven't really said the name of it. I honestly kind of feel weird saying the line names as I'm filming. Trey, where do you the PTK servo? Some of the higher. Where do you rate the PTK servo? I don't know if I even notice a difference between the PTK servo and higher end ones. The Texoma OG Slayer or new one? Which one to buy? Probably a new one. I'd imagine he's improved it a lot. I also have one of the new Texoma kits. I guess I could also build that live at some point. That's probably going to be a disaster. Got the charcoal mute installed with the dualies on the back, so it's... That's probably super wide. Minnie likes the NSRD. Yeah, he breaks one every week, I think. How did you choose the name 24 Yep? I chose the name 24 Yep because I wanted something simple and easy for people to remember if they wanted to like search for me. And I did that because I always forget people's names whenever I wanted to like search their name to look at their builds. So I just wanted something simple. What lifts are in your scale shop? I'm not sure. Yeti built my scale shop. Need to make little signs for your rocks. Yeah, that'd be cool. Love the hat, Trey. I'm glad Jerry was able to hook you up. Yeah, dude. I've been rocking. This is my new daily driver. Okay, the body on this one might just have to be put on hold. I need to message WT Micro and figure out why I can't get this together right. I guess I could keep putting the rest of it together. I still need a rear axle. Okay, we'll continue. Amazon 1/20th scale lifts. There you go. That's my garage lifts. Purple Viper is a good motor. I agree with that. Good budget option. Yeah, the clear Muse axles are sweet. I just bought a bunch of Endura clear transmissions to sell with the clear axles. I think that'd be cool. What's up, Sepaku? Sorry, I messed that up real bad. Just ordered a Purple Viper for my 4Runner. All right, we'll put this project off to the side because this already took a turn for the worst. Just put that there. Robert Stone. Thank you, dude. Welcome. Gotta send so the Donkey Kong can run together. Yeah, that'd be cool. Do you know when you're getting the polished pancakes in? No. Polish pancakes. I thought that said Polish pancakes. I'm still waiting. It's out of my control right now. Probably a few weeks still, I would assume. I also have some... No, I'm not even going to say that yet. Mr. Yep, what do you think of the Maz links? They're fine. The Maz links are Muse links, and I like them. I don't have anything bad to say about them. They're annoying to thread the end things on, but they work fine. All right, we're going to swap this out. How bad is this going to be? I should be able to just unbolt a couple things and then switch the chassis rail over, I think. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? Arnie says, bye India treat, gotta go. Have a good... Thank you, Minnie. Everybody, make sure you subscribe to Minnie Mayhem. Minnie Mayhem on YouTube. Thank you very much, Minnie. What's a great long body chassis? I guess it depends how long you want to go. Like my big long trucks, it's not for you. My big long trucks are on the WT Micro long chassis, which is super long. I think I have. Right here's the WT Micro long chassis rails. So I guess it depends how long you're wanting to go. Trey, did you see my SCX30 bug body? I don't think I did. Who would like to meet Yep in real life next year at Proline? Boom slang. I'm not going to Proline by the fire no matter what. There's nothing that would talk me into going to Proline by the fire. I'm sorry. Maybe this would be easier to just swap the whole thing instead of trying to do... Bunny hop contest at Yep by the Frog next year. Too many people at Proline by the Fire for Yep. Nothing would get me to go. I have no interest in ever going. Have you run any comps? No. How crazy do you think the SCX 30 aftermarket will get? I'm not sure. I still haven't ordered one yet, and I don't know if I'm going to. I'm sure the aftermarket will pop off quite a bit at first. Cape crawlers, maybe I shouldn't say that. I won't say that. What's the beef with Proline? No beef, I just don't want to go. What about Beat the Creek? No, not a shot, no chance. People couldn't pay me to go to those things. I just have no interest in doing that. I guess I'm gonna have to take this slider off. Daggone it. Mofo is already making parts in Jora in the gonna get nuts for a bit. And Jora has out for the 32 Red Cat. You want to come to my house for a pool party? No, man, but thank you. I appreciate it. I don't want to do anything with anybody. What's going on here? Why is this so tight? Yeah. Yep, Hate's confirmed. No, no. I hate everybody equally. What skids are those? This is the nacho. This is a nacho kit. Do you regret every time I send you the post office? I go to the post office every day, so I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. It's not far from my house. '24, yep, team drivers in the future. I really don't like the whole team driver thing. And I don't like it because, like, to me, the team driver thing is annoying. Like, whenever a new chassis releases, and then it has 20 comments about it from team drivers saying how great the chassis is. And it's like, well, of course they're going to say that. And it's just super annoying to me. I don't know why I'm so bothered by that. I see it a lot on Facebook, too. Somebody posts a product, and then every response is just from a team driver saying how it's the greatest thing ever. And it probably shouldn't bother me as much as it does. I don't know why. I don't know why it bothers me so much. It's just annoying. After watching your newest video, you're gonna have to put overload springs on your long boy. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to do something. She was working hard for that load. That was a weird thing to say. That was I didn't word that very well. What did you guys do to Trey in California? Team driver label triggers me. When I first got into 24s, I was all about being a team driver. Like, that was a goal of mine. I thought it was so cool. And I think people like it to, like, feel like they're a part of something. We're a cult, not a team. Was a team driver before, and that's the truth. Tons of drama, too, left after a month. Yeah, the team driver thing, I don't know. I do think it's cool because people feel like they're a part of something and they can, like, help out and whatever. But what do you think of the new Red Cat Ascent 32? I have no idea. I haven't really looked into it much. I don't think I really care too much about it. Are you running 3S on that rig pulling that trailer? It was just the normal stock battery pulling the trailer. Dude, that box was like 30 pounds that the trailer was pulling. I'm surprised that the trailer held up to it because it's a 3D printed trailer. This is surreal, actually able to wrench during the live. Coop RC team rocks though. Yeah, I'm not saying every team is like a bad negative thing. I just in general am not that into it. I don't want to name any names. There's just certain teams that I'm not a fan of. What's going on here? Is this thing almost undone yet? I got anxious when you pulled the truck and trailer in the road. I looked both ways first. He's talking about little guy racing. No. The Red Cat 32 is 79. All the Endure upgrades are 110. I think we finally got this. Nope, we don't. The Hardline Killers team isn't even a team at all. We're literally all good homies. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not trying to call out any specific teams. What's going on here? Why is this not? There we go. Durability test to Red Cat Apex 18. I'll send you mine to smash it. No, I can't film new releases anymore because people get too upset. There we go. That was an ordeal. The Red Cat 32 shocks are going to be the hotness for the SCX 24. Maybe. I haven't really even looked into the Red Cat thing at all yet. I don't think I care that much about it. I'll probably watch a video later and go from there. 35 millimeter. Did you delete the second message of that guy? No, he removed both of them. The 32 shocks are SCX 24 shocks, basically. I just want Trey to get a new product so he can break embargoes and show us all the good stuff early. Why did we not just do one rail at a time? Because this one was already put together, so it's going to be a quick little pop and swap situation. Yeti built here at the chop shop. I am efficient as possible. You'll see. What could possibly go wrong here? I should be working, but I'm sitting here in the attic with a paint bucket watching Pocket Knife in the chat. Sitting on a paint bucket in the attic. Dude. Pocket Knife in the chat. Not a cult, not a membership, not a team. Yep, drive. Okay, yeah. I'll have to get you. Okay. We now have team drivers, but you're not a team driver. I'll send you a picture, eh? Tyler, I love that you're doing that. That's amazing. Did you finalize a name for your chop show? No, I didn't, Boom Slang. Boom Slang, Chop Shop has a P on the end of shop. S-H-O-P. Pocket Knife just texted me a picture. Yes, he is sitting in the attic on a bucket. Confirmed. Everyone have a good day. It's almost lunchtime. Peace. Later, Double A. It's all right, Vaders. It's. Can we get a not 24 yet part attic sticker? Boomer Slang. Drunken Frog has a ring to it. Yep, sticker is a must. Yep, recycle sticker is still a must. I just haven't had a good chop shop name. I know once I hear the name, it's gonna be the one. It's gonna be it. Headed back to work later, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Once I hear the name, I'll know. And I just haven't heard it yet. I also keep calling it different things. We have the scrapyard, and then we also have the chop shop. Oh, I think I need to put my motor on this first, right? Yeah. Wait, I could just use this. Oh no, because it's the color of it. Oh, this has turned into way more than I was wanting to deal with right now. Yeah, yep, that's all three Yep boys in here today. Yeah, dude. They were, actually. All right, guys. You guys are going to have to entertain yourselves for a couple minutes. I need to focus on this. We got a lot to get done today. Chop and slop. I've done enough work this week. Tyler, peace, yep, and happy Halloween. Later, dude. Tyler, you've earned a break. $24 Yep, love watching your vids. Before I go to work, I'd rather, but I have to make money. Thanks, man. I understand. Just got here. What's up, boys? What do we got going on today? Right now, I'm swapping over a nacho chassis. Nacho chassis are available. You just have to message him on Instagram. And he also has Unimog bodies, nacho crawlers available. You just have to message him on Instagram. Thank you, Trey. I actually just got done with my 1 hour, 15-minute lunch break. All right, we got a guy looking for help. Chat, what's the best value quality AM32? Somebody help that guy out. Who said that? Rodney. Chopping slop is a good one for sure. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye, everyone. Later, Tyler. Trey's Sloppy Second. Okay. That's the chop shop name. Wait, Trey's Choppy Seconds. Yep's Choppy Seconds. Get hyper instead. Why is this so hard for me to install? Nacho chassis is not beginner friendly. Does anyone have any tips for getting like the motor gear mesh to line up correctly? I always struggle with this so much. I get it perfect and I tighten the screws and then the stupid thing is either too tight or not tight enough. I don't think Cape Crawlers is going to send me the Red Cat, no. I didn't really ask about it, though. I'm sure he would if I asked. What is the Discord server name? Once I'm done being live here, I'll put the Discord in the YouTube post chat thing. Setting the mesh is something I struggle with so much, mainly because I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, dude, same. Piece of paper. Tighten until you hear snap, then back off. I'm on build number 5. I blame 24. Yep. Sorry to hear that, man. Paper in the gears. I think I got it. Oh, smooth as butter. Paper is for 48, not mud. I got it. Running Champa Vorst 24 Trey has ever driven. I mean, I wasn't going to tell people that, but I put a bounce towel from the laundry between more flexible. Oh, between the gears? Did you get that TFB? I don't know what that means. Okay, how'd he do that without standing on his head and using a... I think we're good. Okay. We're back in business, boys. What was I? Okay, I need to remove these links. What's up, Duke? Just chilling, getting some work done. Swapping over a Nacho chassis to change out the chassis color. I didn't realize it, but Nacho has chassis available if you reach out to him. I just assumed these were sold out. You were doing the thing and packing up my servos. You were doing the Project 120 reunion up in here. We have a bunch of the Project 120 boys in here. Hello, 24. Yeah, what's up, dude? You're a monster. Okay, good progress. We're making good progress. Got the front links out of this one. I should do that. I should go live while I'm packing a bunch of orders one day. That'd be cool. And just start throwing in random stuff with people's orders. We'll do that. A live packaging stream. You guys can... Yeah, we'll do that. I love my Nacho chassis. Yeah, dude, same. That's the sideways transmission. I know you're a Monster Rehab guy. How do you feel about the Rockstar recoveries? Good. The orange ones are so good. The orange Rockstar recoveries. This is the Nacho transmission. Have you heard of the Are You Garbage podcast? No, I haven't. Your latest truck that you filmed gave me Ninja Turtle vibes. Yeah, speaking of the latest... Put a paper... Okay, Nate. Thank you. If anyone wants to buy the Texoma truck in the video today, hit me up. Probably the worst Texoma build to ever exist. Yeah. What do you guys think the Rattler wheels are worth? I have a feeling somebody would pay a lot for those, and I think I might keep them for myself, but I'm just curious. I have a hard time pricing this Texoma stuff. Send that Texoma truck to Partying Guy Dave and see what he sends back. I had also debated on that. I had a couple different ideas for that Texoma truck, which is why I have waited to do anything with it. I haven't posted it for sale yet because I have a few ideas. And I'm not sure if I want to deal with them or not. Yeah. Ask Boomslang about the Rattlers. Send it to me. Pocket Knife still in the chat. What's up, bots? Hit that like button. Yeah, it's true. Hit that like button, boys. I just 3D printed some flex blades. Now I can't find them. You can leave them lost. It's okay that you lost them. Don't worry about it. Just 3D printed flex blades. Okay. Nacho. Nacho, are you still in here? I've been meaning to ask you something. Nacho, are you okay? May I ask you something, Nacho? Are you still in here? What's the most money you spent on a transmitter? $60. Buy your flex blades from Mofo like a man. Does Pocket Knife even own a pocket knife? Oh yeah, he does. I'm not here, sorry. Okay. Nacho. Nacho, how do you feel about me live streaming a little gaming session and you joining me in the game? Something you're into or not? This is so hard to do with everything together. I hate that I tried to do this. I've got quite the collection of... Oh, yeah. Yeah, Pocket Knife has some pocket knives. Yeah. Gaming stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeti for sure. Yeah. I just wanted to see if you were down for it. Happy lunchtime, boys. Happy lunchtime, boys. My everyday carry is a Milwaukee fastback. I don't know why it's so funny. It's just silly. Okay, I can do this. I can put this slider on. I just realized this skid doesn't have the inserts in it. Yeah, this skid doesn't have the inserts. That's okay. It doesn't need the inserts. Okay, listen. Anything you put your mind to, I just dropped something. I can do this. My everyday carry is Milwaukee. Would do a SnowRunner stream. I want to play. I don't know if my computer can handle streaming plus trying to do SnowRunner. That's not going to be a good combination. If I stream a game, it's got to be like a very simple game. I don't have a good computer or internet. Use all the membership money to get a Starlink. Phone on tripod. You have 3 internets, all of them are bad. Yeah. Yep. My internets are, yep. Oh, I think we're making good progress. We got a slider bolt in. There's a really simple but dumb fun mode called Smash Carts that's fun. I just finished playing the RV There Yet game with my gaming buddy. I really enjoyed that. That would have been a fun one for... What just happened? Was that hole? That would have been a fun game to stream. I think that hole's completely stripped out. Power wash simulator. I'm just gonna show up for an overhaul. Never bored in the chat. This is not quite the quick chassis swap that I thought it was going to be. Dumb and Fun is perfect. Is it available for PS2? I don't think so. I think the RV game that I was playing is only on PC. Just recently came out. Power Washing Simulator is a great one. I'm pretty sure I have Power Washing Simulator. There's going to be so many crawling people join the live stream while I'm just power washing a house and have no idea what's going on. There's definitely a bunch of older guys that are into crawling that don't care at all about games. And I'm just going to be power washing a house. I have a driving simulator. I should get an RC crawler simulator so I don't have to actually do it. Yeah, Pocket Knife has the whole sim rig set up. Chassis is going to be in the scrap shop soon. Dude, this whole thing's about to be in the scrap yard soon. Complete nacho build just needs put together. Virtual rig roast. I could go live and look at like eBay auctions. I've had a lot of, I've had a lot of people request that, like look at used trucks and talk about them. I think that might be interesting because there's some real winners. Maybe go through Marketplace and eBay. I'll put 150 on it. On the I had tacos from Sheets. They made me sheet. I keep refreshing Nacho's site. No secret drop as expected. Yeah, you have to message Nacho on Instagram to get the stuff. Yes, do a Marketplace Price guessing stream. Oh, that'd be cool. Guess the price of this listing. I guess while we're here, I could talk about another idea that I've had and get some feedback on it. Should I bring up another completely new idea? Or should I just... Any eBay listing Trey looks at is going to go $400 stock deadbolt with brass hubs. That wouldn't be hard. They all post them for $500. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, some of the listings are like, I don't know. I've been trying to price my stuff fairly, even though I'm pretty confident it would sell for more. I like the roleplay done earlier. Okay, new idea, potential new idea. This is a very rough draft idea. This is potentially not a good idea, which is fine. I have a lot of not good ideas, but I'm just curious on some feedback on how we could make it work. Full build on stock emitter 500. The Facebook Flex Blade double barrel build sells for $650. Hello, just brought myself some Venge RC kits, but I have a problem when turning. Tires keep hitting the rock sliders. Have 50mm front links and Muse V2 axles. Got any tips? Tires keep hitting the sliders. If it's not much, you could just trim the slider. Yep, has no internet confirmed. Are we lagging right now? Is that why you said that? I hope not. Your wheel offset is too aggressive. Use smaller tires. There you go. That's a couple suggestions. Wheel offset too aggressive. Smaller tires. No lag. Okay, good. Ever manually vent to wheel with a drill? No, I haven't done that. I don't feel like I've ever needed to do that, actually. I vent my tires if I feel like they need it, just by cutting a little hole in it. But other than that, no. Yeah, all good on the Walmart Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah. Wait, I could go somewhere and use Wi-Fi that's probably better than mine. We could start doing live streams in like somewhere with good Wi-Fi. Starbucks, maybe. Take a truck into the Starbucks and just use that Wi-Fi. I second the Dremel, trim them. Oh, of course, I just used a stripped out screw. That's awesome. Somewhere next to the horse buggies. How's Sheets Wi-Fi? Don't use public Wi-Fi, Trey. I don't know if Sheets has Wi-Fi or not. When's the next micro runner vid? I have no idea. Whenever I'm feeling into it. I think the next video is going to be no images truck. Pet shop crawling live chat. Pocket Knife's Wi-Fi. Yeah, Pocket Knife probably has good internet. He's quite the gamer. Bring a coffee from the gas station when you work out of Starbucks. And bring my gas station tacos also. And then just chill at Starbucks using their Wi-Fi. Let's go to Pet Shop. Pocket Knife warned everybody about public internet. Okay, no public internet then. I hear you. Live stream from Starbucks with screws all over the table. No images coming off the bench. Yeah. Next video is going to be no image truck. Got some tattoos to do later, Trey. Later, dude. Thanks for being here. Don't forget, less talking and more truck. Yeah, people get mad that I talk too much in the YouTube videos. Will Pocket Knives Rev 4 do a burnout? If the conditions are right, probably. His old vehicle used to rip some mean burnouts leaving my house. And don't feel bad, Trey, my nacho isn't done either. Well, my nacho was done, and then I had to swap chassis rails because I wanted gold. Nacho just released a secret batch of gold that you have to message him for. So I decided to swap them out. And yeah, we'll get it back together. We're making good progress. Bring your whole work mat and order pizza to the Bucks. Can SCX24 compete with A18 Apex? What would you build? I would build an SCX24. And it will be able to compete, but not stock. A stock SCX24 is not good. My Bugs Bunny build is feeling pretty dialed at the moment. So much fun. I want to know your feelings about the SCX24 4Runner. I guess it's cool. I don't really have many feelings about it. I don't have much to say about it. I don't have one. I have nothing against it, though. All right, mount these shocks next. The wheels are too big for the 4Runner. Yeah, the 4Runner doesn't look that stock. Do you have a build under 250 though? Yeah, I have a lot of cheap budget builds. I think that's probably my favorite. My favorite thing to do is the budget build. That's what I'm all about. My Nacho mullet build needs a body. Any suggestions? Nacho, please help. Nacho, that's all you, buddy. Nacho's probably wishing he didn't tune into this live. I just got the 4Runner, actually my first one. Sweet. Yeah, I don't dislike the 4Runner. I just, I guess haven't gotten one. So Crawl Hub will be the first eBay listing we watch. I've been having a lot of fun with the stock chassis. Yeah, stock chassis is cool. I enjoy using the stock chassis. Nice and simple. I'm 61, love playing with toy trucks and gaming. You're never too old to have fun. I love how our audience is all over the place. Every country, different ages. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice, I guessed the right shock hole. Red Cat 32 thoughts. I don't know. I have no thoughts on it. I haven't really looked at the Red Cat 32 at all. You playing any games lately? Nothing. Not really. Nothing that I'm getting like deep into. I was watching people play that new game this morning. Where did I have those mounted at? Up into that hole, I think. Up into this one. Ark. Yeah, I was watching people play Ark this morning. I always see budget builds, but do you have a favorite to put up against the A18 Apex? What is the video title? Okay, video title. If you search 24 Yep Partying and then look for the Red Deadbolt. That's the cheap Red Deadbolt built by Partying Guy Dave. And I would say that pretty easily compares to the Apex 18. But they're two very different things. Hey, from Vancouver, BC. What's up, dude? Hello from Pennsylvania, United States. Just got my stock chassis, did. Yeah, the stock chassis The stock chassis can be built to be very capable. Well, I guess not crazy capable, but you can build a stock chassis to be good. Nice to see Van in the chat. Hey, what transmission is that? This is the Nacho Crawlers transmission, available from messaging Nacho Crawlers on Instagram. Right here's a close-up of it. Drove through Pennsylvania a few years ago, right before I found this channel, and got addicted to 24 scale. Nice. Good. Thank you for being addicted to it. Shout out Nacho Crawlers for the scales. Yes. Those scales have helped me so much. Baz from England saying hi, and you're costing me fortunes. Hey, man. Sorry about that. I'm stoked to put my scales to use more. Did you like that Profits, or was it a bust? It was... I've definitely driven better Profits. But I didn't dislike it. I think it was the older, an older Profit chassis, and there wasn't like anything special about the build, in my opinion, but it worked fine. Trev from Australia, you are also costing me fortunes. Do you post to Australia? Yeah, I've shipped to Australia. It takes a while. It takes a couple weeks for it to get there, I think. But yeah, I shipped to Australia. Any plans to stock some of the Muse cut-to-length drive shafts? Yeah, they're on the way. They'll probably be here, maybe not this week, maybe next week. They should be here soon. They just shipped them. Also here in the UK, had the same effect on me. I'm sorry for making everybody spend their money. Watching from Cape Town, South Africa? Jeez. We got people everywhere. That's cool. I'll be back your way soon. I'll hit you up again. What's going on here? Why does this drive shaft fit before and now it doesn't fit? What did I do wrong? Did I extend the rear too much? Watching from Norway. It's cool to see all the people watching from different spots. It's neat. Watching from the watching from the Honda dealership alignment rack. Okay. Any new files going on the site? Yeah, I got plans for a new file. I'm just working on getting it. Stock chassis, 3D printed stock chassis kit. And I don't think the creator of it wants me to say who they are, because they don't want to get asked for other files. And that's plans for the next website file. It'll probably be posted today. See you, Magnus. Goodbye, whoever's leaving. Shout out Ricky. Did I miss a tenner from Ricky? Let me see here. Oh yeah, Nacho F350 bodies, please. Ricky, thank you very much, as always. I appreciate it. Can you explain the cut-to-length drive shafts, please? In my experience, all the drive shafts are cut to length if they are long enough. I think the cut-to-length ones, if only they knew about the Micro Jesus line, yeah. That one was crazy. I think people like the cut-to-length ones because they can run the real long, skinny rear, which helps with clearance. Maybe for 1/10 scales. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to... I don't know. Somebody else can explain it. Okay, I have work to do. I'm leaving. Later, Tyler. How did I have the front of this one set up? Boy, I should have taken a picture to see how I had this before. I think I might have had this closer. We'll try it a bit closer. My purple axles come in today from you. Sweet, dude. The purple one sold quick. They might have... The purple one, the purple mullet axles might have been the best selling, the quickest selling set that I've had. People must like the purple. Or else they wanted mullets. I don't know. Either way, they sold quick. Trey, did you know about that Yep Spec body I showed you on Instagram? Yeah, I've had a bunch of people send it to me. Camera is backwards. Yeah, my live stream is always mirrored backwards. See, everyone got to take out the four-legged potato. Everyone have a good weekend. Later, Wingnut. Thank you for being here. The four-legged potato. The purple looks so good. You're not wrong, dude. The purple does look cool. I was stoked. It's always a bit of a gamble whenever I give them a color. It's a bit of a gamble knowing what I'm going to get, but the purple was cool. Headed to Amish country to pick up parts for my Galaxy now. Love the purple axle. Dad, you should share some love with other platforms. I know SCX24 of your favorite child. I just think I don't really care that much about other platforms. I don't know. I have nothing against other platforms, and I have other trucks. There's just so much more stuff for SCX24s than most other platforms. Yep, attempt my last name. Josh Camu. Josh Camu. There you go. What's that battery you mentioned from Amazon before? I swear I saw it in one of your videos, but can't find it. The battery is TATU brand. I hope it was okay to post those box truck files. I really never got a clear answer. You didn't get a clear answer, so you just went ahead and posted it. Yeah, I don't care. People keep also reposting the chassis files, which whatever. Doesn't matter. I made it free. Yeah, it's fine. I don't care. It's all good. I've had a lot of people sending me pictures of it. But yeah, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. Whatever. If somebody wants to download it and use it, then that's cool. Maybe I had these attached here. I just don't remember how I had this built before. Is that how I had it? Okay, we'll leave it like this for now. I'm not sure if this is how it was or not. Later, Magnus. Thanks for stopping in. Glad you're doing well. Good to see you again. What crazy shenanigans are we up to today? Hopefully nothing. We're just chilling. I'm swapping out the chassis on this nacho build and hanging with the boys. Has anyone had bonding issues with the Muse front axle? I have not. What kind of bonding issues are you having? I actually don't think I've had any issues at all ever with my Muse axles. Gotta find my banana. Hit that like button, folks. Yep, true. Hit that like button. He's also an economist. California dollars. Lindsay, aren't you supposed to be working? What's up, headed to work sicker than a cat? Sorry, I like dogs. What's up, Willie? Have you tightened the wheel nuts too much? Other than that, none of my 10 sets bind ever. When are you getting plastic V2 sliders? Plastic sliders, I believe, ship this week. They just messaged me this morning. Oh, another stream idea. Trey pronounces European soccer players' names. Yeah, okay. Great idea. That's a good one. Can't wait to do that. Something with the worm gear? Is it... did you switch out the gears? Because the Muse front axle requires a special gear. Sorry, I don't understand what you're asking. Okay. Yep. Oh, shoot. I think I lost... There it is. Is that it? Yeah, that's what I needed. Are you getting any more Muse rear nylon portals? Yeah, I got 20 more Muse nylon rear portals on the way. Brass V2 slider is going to be back in stock soon. Not sure when. A couple weeks on those probably. Bought the Jeep Truggy from your scrapyard. My first non-stock truck I'll own. Sweet, dude. That truck is not perfect. I will just say that. Nothing wrong with it. It's just not a crazy build. And the price reflected that. I'm not perfect, so it will be okay. Okay. I just want to make sure that people understand what they're buying. Yeah, I got the Muse front gears, 212. What about your little rubber O-ring thing? Did you use those? You cannot underdrive a Muse front axle, only overdrive and only their gears. It's a wider custom housing and gear in the front. Do you still have the 8x8 discount code? I should, yeah. If you go to that video and click the link, it'll probably work, maybe. Why don't you like TRX4Ms? Oh, this isn't gonna work. Daggone it. I always see you cutting away the front knuckles on the 24 builds. Are there any aftermarket axles that fix the issue? Cutting away the front knuckles. So I'm actually cutting away the axle housing for a stock axle housing just to get more steering out of it. And yeah, there's axles that fix that. You can get the Muse isokinetic axles or the Injora axles, and they just give you the steering without having to cut anything. Is Nacho not building right now? I'm not sure what Nacho is doing right now. He was in the chat. I don't think Nacho's ever really posted much of his own builds. He kind of just does his own thing. How am I going to do this? This isn't going to work. I'm going to have to take something apart. If you trim the housings on stock axles, go with the ramp crib U-joint shafts. Probably eating that banana. What are you building, Mr. Yap? I was just switching out a Nacho chassis kit with a gold one. Do the Muse ISO axles fit in a stock housing? No. The axles are too different from each other. Are there any good cheap chassis kits? This is the Muse chassis kit on Amazon. Comes with links, chassis kit, and sliders, I think for 30 bucks, and magnet mounts. Yeah, I have a free chassis on my website, but you have to 3D print it. I used one O-ring. The front is kind of like skipping when driving slow, and under load against a rock makes the tranny motor stop. I had to give it more throttle to overcome it. I don't know what axle. Coupe is good for the money too. Yeah, agreed. Coupe RC. I don't know what axle issue that would be. I don't think I've had any issues with my Muse axles before, and I've used them a ton. Maybe something else is. Maybe your drive shaft bolt is like sticking through and hitting something every time it spins around. I can't imagine it's something with the gear. There's got to be something else going on causing that, I would guess. Doesn't sound like an axle issue. Yeah, I agree with that. I think something else is happening. Where are you from? I'm from Pennsylvania. I think I'm going to have to take these off to install them. This isn't going to work. Too much bend in the knuckle of the drive shaft. It's hard to tell a lot of these problems without like seeing a video or a picture of the truck to kind of know what else is happening. Does your neck hurt from always looking down at the bench? No, it doesn't. Doesn't everybody work like this looking down? Or is your bench like level with your chin? You're just working up here on things. Maybe you do, I don't know. But no, my neck doesn't bother me at all. It's only going downhill, his problem. Look down at my bench. All right. What are we looking like here with the gold chassis with the Donkey Kong Unimog? Just to get a little feel for the color. Okay, I think I can think I can live with that. And our little driver. I need to decide on a wheel. I wish the yellow would match the gold a little bit better. That's going to bother me. Maybe I'll paint the roof red. The yellow roof and the gold rail kind of clash with each other. I might paint the roof red. Bronze axles and red wheels. Let's keep getting this. Let's just get the... I don't want to get ahead of myself here. I have to get this stupid chassis kit together first. Gold roof. Do you have a warthog build? No, I don't have a warthog build. Red roof sounds cool. Red roof. Isn't red roof a hotel? Dirty it up a little, some weathering or rust. How about those bright red Little Guy Racing wheels? Did they release those? Everything is out of stock on Nacho Crawler's site, is what I was referring to. Don't forget the banana stickers on the doors. Man, I wish my skid plate wouldn't already be stripped out. That's kind of annoying. Maybe I'll see if he can get me another one. Yeah, the sliders just don't get tight. Alright, one more link to attach. We can do this. One more link, and then put the shocks on. And we'll try and get the body mounted. That's my goal for today. Get this body mounted. You need the jalapeno from Nacho so they can look like banana. Oh, I do have those rings. The jalapeno rings. Do you like the J-Concept Tusk better than the Megalithics? I'd say I like them about the same. My skid plate on my gold Nacho is the same way. E6000 on the stripped out screw. The problem is, I would E6000 it, but I need them to like pull into the skid plate to hold everything together. Like the chassis and skid and sliders are all just loose because I can't get the screws to like pull themselves in. The chassis kit I had bought used. Well, I traded for it. So it must have been like put together before. I have another skid plate right here with the little threaded inserts in it. I should have just used it. I didn't realize this one would give me problems, or I would have swapped them. Use super glue, then once the super glue dries, you might be able to snug it up. Tiny piece of Teflon. I'm not too worried about it. I'll just bug Nacho and see if he'll be able to get me another one. It normally works. After messaging people every day for a couple weeks, they normally give in to whatever you want. My Nacho skid was like that out of the box. Maybe that's why he started putting the threaded nut certs in them. That's probably why. Can I get to this without taking the wheel off? Let's see. Yep, sweet. SCX-24s are so addicting. Started out building one, now I'm building 4. God forbid the injection molded spur gear messes up and you got to pull that skid back out. I think we're good. I got all the links attached. I think we're good. Put my front shocks on. And let's get this. I love the. He loves the 4Ms. He just doesn't want to say it. Bigger hardware. I understand the addiction thing. I started building one, and now I'm building 20. Yeah, I can confirm that he is building 20. My reasoning for building more crawlers is because I'll have an extra set of links. Or, oh, speaking of extra crawlers, I never talked about my idea earlier. All right, new idea. New potential idea. I'm looking for some feedback. This might not be a good idea, and that's okay. There's a lot of negative things to this idea, and I understand that. But let's just get the idea out in the air and see what people think. I build me or Partying Guy Dave or one of us that knows what we're doing. So probably not me. We get 4 or 5 trucks built. 4 or 5 good, decent trucks built. And then we have a truck rental service. Now I know there's a lot of negatives to this idea, but I think there's potential to it. What do we think? Truck rental service. People could rent a truck, a good truck, to like compare to theirs or to compare it on their lines, and then they would mail it back. I'm looking for feedback. What do you guys think? Radio control junk. What's up, dude? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday to you too. I don't know if it's a good idea, but depending on the price, it would be free. The price would be, it would be free to rent the truck, but the person would have to sign something saying like, how would you make sure you get it back? Yeah, that's one of the negative ideas. The person would have to like agree to something. Like if they destroy it or if they don't send it back, then I would charge them a certain amount for the truck. People are going to steal them. Yeah, I'm aware of, I understand this isn't a great idea, but I think there's got to be a way to somehow do this idea in a somewhat decent way. You could do a deposit. That is kind of crazy, but kind of cool. What if they break? I mean, as long as they don't break, like, I'm okay with fixing the stuff. How would you handle the receiver and batteries? Do they send the radio too? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't like thought super deep into this idea. Gotta bounce. Later, dude. Credit card number to rent gets charged if it's not returned. Yeah, that's what my girlfriend said. To get their credit card number, and then if they steal it, you charge them. They would have to put a deposit down. Yeah. Yeah, it would definitely just, the idea definitely needs some fine tuning. I understand that. But what do you guys think just in general? Like having trucks to rent. I just don't know if it's a good idea or not. What if they're at their credit card limit, but then they can do a chargeback on the card? I think the main like goal behind this is to just let people compare their builds to like a well-built truck, because I'm getting so many messages about people wanting to send their trucks for me to like test it and let them know what I think, and I really just don't have the time for it. Not that I don't want to do it, I'm just not able to do all that. So I thought it'd be cool if somebody can just rent the truck and then they can kind of like tune theirs based on that. Maybe, I don't know. It's not an easy idea. Lots of moving parts. Deposit is the only way, like renting a tool at AutoZone, as long as you return the tool. When are you going to open up an RC park in PA? I did look. No, I'm not going to say that. I don't know. No plans of that. Kind of like the idea, but that would cost me an arm and legs to ship back to the USA. Well, well, don't rent one then if you're international. It's going to be too much to ship. I like the idea. I'd like to see what I can improve on. I think it's a cool way to compare different lines in different states. The deposit would have to cover a decent amount of the actual crawler. I probably don't feel like dealing with this. This will probably be too much of a headache. I am still open to the idea though, and figuring out like a way to do it. What's up, Lurkco? I think I'll continue to brainstorm on the idea a bit. I need to run an SEX24 to put up against my Apex because I've never built an SEX24. Yeah, I think that's why it would be cool for people to rent one. And that way they wouldn't have to try and build a $600 truck. They could test one out, see what they think of it, compare it to theirs. When you rent a tool at O'Reilly's, you got to pay the whole price and you get the money back when you return it. I would rather watch you roast my rig. Yeah, I just don't have time to do everybody's. And also, I can't stand some of your trucks. Better meet me halfway on that subject. I've been looking. You should get some legal papers to help you so people don't steal the trucks. It's more risk than reward. Too many wackies out there. Yeah, probably right. Don't do it. What do you do if they claim it was stolen off their porch? What about a trade-up program? You trade your rig for a Yep Spec rig or a Partying Guy Dave truck. Forget that idea. That's a nightmare. People would probably take them. Okay. Renting out trucks and shipping, etc. Bad idea. Not worth the headache. Okay. I think I pretty much agree. I just wanted to see... What's up, Brian? I just wanted to kind of see what other people's thoughts were. If anyone had any, like, good ideas to add to it. What if they send parts and you could build the rig? I'm down for that. I just don't have the time to do it. And also, I don't want to be building trucks nonstop all day long. And then worrying about people getting the right parts, what's going to fit together. I don't want to deal with that either. I'm in Northern Maryland. What part of PA are you in? I'm like 15 minutes from Maryland. I'm in South Central PA. Okay. Yeah, I agree with pretty much everything you guys are saying. You should have an inexperienced driver try the keyboard hardly to show how much driver input matters. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that idea. Background check. Yeah, I definitely don't feel like dealing with all that. I pretty much had the same concerns that you all do. I just wanted to bring it up and see what people thought. Or if anyone has other similar ideas, I'm always down to do like different, unique stuff. If anyone has other ideas to offer, not even ideas like not related to a rental truck. I'm down for some new ideas. I really wish the RC... What's going on here? I really wish RC content creators would, like, do more unique things, I think. I think a full builder's kit is needed for sure. Building kits would be cool. Building kits. Who's going to be the inexperienced driver, Lindsay? Boom Slang, we could do you as the inexperienced driver whenever you stop by. That would work out good, actually. Celsius donation? Dude, thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. You never rent out your woman or your car because It wouldn't be any of my specific trucks. I would never send my trucks to anybody. They would just be like purposely built, budget, junk, but capable rental trucks. I wouldn't be sending my own builds out. Whoever rents, send you could. I volunteer as tribute to be an experienced driver. She's still in the chat. It would be doable if it was a local service, yeah. I think you should keep doing roast and rigs. That's what make you you. I do plan on still doing roast and rigs. I'm not done with it. I just have too many other ideas I wanted to also branch out into. But I'm still doing roast and rigs. Crawl Hub is just getting ready to send me one. Do one of his next. I'm bringing my 1/10 scale for your lines. The community could use someone who's willing to build a rig for others. Addicted RC has rentals, but they are for the indoor course. So I need a warehouse with an indoor course. On the subject of people sending parts to build in lottery format, you build as you want to. Saving my money for this builder kit idea. Builder kit. I've seen a couple of you guys say about builder kits. I need 24 YEP tuning service, please. No, you don't. I can promise you don't want me to tune it. Bunny Hop Champion 1/10 scale. Ready to run builder's kit. Pick out all the parts that you would use for. I'd sell it as a builder's kit for the customer. Builder's kits I think would be cool, but they're going to be really expensive. Like by the time you get a chassis kit, a motor, an ESC, links, that's a lot of money that adds up quick. It doesn't seem like it until you sit down and actually add this stuff up, and you're very quickly at like $400 or $500. Then do a video series to build along with you. Trey rents a storage locker monthly and runs rig rentals by the hour. I definitely am not interested in building trucks for people. There's a lot of people that have had my friends build them trucks, and then they complain about stuff or they want something changed, and I do not want to deal with that. Price the builder's kits accordingly and let people see why they're not cheap. I just don't look at the cost of stuff. I just put my card number in. I don't think people will care about the price. Look how much money people have spent buying every axle color you drop. I agree, but I think it's different whenever you have everything piled into one builder's kit. Rent them in person at your RC park. Okay, new plan. I'm going to buy a warehouse. And we'll do a massive spot for the boys. Indoor crawling and other fun stuff. I built two identical trucks for this exact reason, and being somewhat cheap on the components, except for the cost me $950 to build both ready to run with batteries. Yeah. Yep, Fest at the warehouse. Cult compound. Moving to your town if you would do that. Yep, warehouse idea is spot on. Cult fee funded the warehouse. What? Okay, let's talk about the warehouse. People seem to be more into the warehouse idea. Let's transition to that idea. What would the warehouse look like inside? This is an idea that could potentially actually happen. I would be into this. The problem with the kit is people might not want one thing in it, and it won't. Yeah, I agree with that. Everyone acknowledge now that Trey will not be at this warehouse, but the location will be sick. Maybe I could just build a huge garage That way, when the RC thing just completely dies, I would have a nice garage. But until that point, it could be RC stuff. That would be awesome, a 24 yep compound. You could bring over reactive terrain to build some indoor stuff. You need a 1-to-1 scale of the Drunken Frog. I second the warehouse. You're hiding behind soundproof glass like an aquarium. That's it. Just watching through the glass. Plants for sale in the warehouse. Yeah, they would be for sure. Imagine I use all my PTO to go to this warehouse. I'll move closer to the warehouse. We would have indoor crawling. Maybe a drift track. I think a little scale drift track might be cool. Like a Woodward except for RCs? Yes, exactly. Just a big warehouse of like RC stuff. What are you doing for vacation? Going to visit 24 Yep. A bunny a bunny hop section for boom slang. Who said that? Joe Bonkers, a bunny hop section. We can have like a limbo bar for bunny hop competitions. Basically, you want to open your own hobby shop, but with a track but dedicated to micro crawlers and drift cars. Yeah, I guess I could also transition the 24yep.com, 24yep.com, by the way. I guess I could also transition that into like an actual location. And then, it doesn't have to be indoors, an auction house. Can I be the first 24 Yep technician? Yeah, Yeti built. I can't pay you anything, but you're hired. Boomslang's wall of bunny hop jams. Will the warehouse have a sheets? It's gonna have to be close to a sheets. Well, no matter where we put it, it's gonna be close to a sheets because there's one every 2 miles. Key City hobby style, yeah. Yeah, Key City hobby style. That would be the goal. But with, yeah, similar. This might be a good idea. What if this is the start? This right here was the spark that started the 24 Yep warehouse. This live stream. I'm getting very excited. Let's go. It should have a sheets attached to it. Get it done. I'm less than 3 hours from you. Cult compound never leaves. This is how it all starts. Have a sand pit with like the excavators and stuff. Who said that? HDRCVT. A little mini construction thing. Whoa, a little mini construction thing attached to the crawling thing. A bunch of rocks, and then we also have like dirt and sand all around it. And then you could use the construction equipment. I'm unemployed. I can come live and work there. RC excavators. Do you have any WT micro wheels you're going to put up on the scrapyard? Not at the moment, no. You can have a members lounge. That would be awesome. Go for it. If you build it, they will come. I'm actually getting kind of excited for this. How far from Florida? I'm like 9 or 10 hours from Florida. Oh, more than that, I think. I don't know why I said 9 or 10. Maybe like 12 hours from Florida. Called compound fun. Thank you, Yeti Built. Yepland RC Park. How often do you think you will be doing the SnowRunner style video? I have no idea. I don't have anything planned out. I just film whatever I'm feeling that day. Some days I don't film at all. Some days I film like 3 videos in one. Will it be in the middle of nowhere by where you live? Yeah, the warehouse would be near me. Did we just become best friends? Can the he could be the bunny hop station spotter. I'm only in VA. I can be there every weekend. Get your wallets out. We need this. Okay, how does this financially make sense? How do I compound fund? Thank you very much, Nate. How do we get how do we raise $800,000 for a warehouse? Might need more than that. That's the next problem. Subbed for this. You've got a good start at $20 so far. We're making good progress, boys. We got $20. Either a membership or you rent time out. Just call it a church. Oh, church. And then I can pass around a thing for people to put money in. You have your focus group, which is micro crawlers and drift cars, so it keeps operation costs low because track maintenance is low and parts on hand supplied by your current vendors. I already thought of this idea, and the cost to build and start one up is like $1 million to start. The insurance was crazy expensive. Compound fund. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. GoFundMe. Yeah, GoFundMe for $1 million for me to buy a warehouse. We need a Saudi Arabian prince. There's got to be somebody into 24s that has like a few billion just sitting there that could hook us up. I mean, people bought those mystery boxes from Mofo. A lot of people were unhappy with the mystery boxes. I could do $100 mystery boxes and just throw random crap at them. To turn a profit, you need parts to sell, rentals for the course, and you need to... So I have the parts... I have the selling parts thing down on my website. I could like transition that to the warehouse and do both. I'll rent my trucks out through Trey for $10,000 an hour. Host comps, that brings in money as well. For the cause. Backshed, thank you very much. Thank you guys. Rent it out for birthday parties. $2 California. Memberships, got to have RV parking. You're going to need a secretary with all those donations. You're at $37 so far. Boys, we're doing good. $37 out of our $800,000 goal. We will need a digital laser height gauge for measuring my hops. Boom slang, we're also going to need handicap parking for you. Raffle out crawlers. Rent out Spirit Halloween on the off season. Storefront, rig rentals, comp events, and bunny hop demos by Boomslang. Get a membership for the not a membership. I think I'm into this. We'll travel to the compound from Alaska. AL, that's not Alaska. Alaska's AK. No, wait, that's Arkansas. What's what is AL? Is that Alabama? Thank you very much for the... Maybe Nacho will surrender his plane ticket fund. What is Alaska? AK? And then what is Arkansas? A... AR. AR didn't sound right. It still doesn't even look right. AR. We need a UK branch. You'll need to build some recovery rigs too. Oh, we could have a whole setup. There could be an entire construction fleet. We could have a whole recovery setup. We need a 24 yep pyramid scheme. The Walmart heirs built a mountain bike park in Arkansas. Maybe they'd want to invest in this. I'm out, boys. Back to work. Later, dude. Thanks for being here. My hobby shop does all of this stuff, and it's a very popular place. How do we do a pyramid scheme? How do I start a pyramid scheme? AK is Alaska. Okay, yeah. That's what AL is Alabama. Coffee and crawlers would kill. MO is Missouri. What's Montana? MN. Then what's what's Minnesota? It doesn't matter. My local hobby shop is big, small. Just start a hobby shop. Is there a big crawler community out there? I don't think so, but I think I could make people get into it if they would see how cool the compound is, the Yep compound. I think they would get into it even if they weren't already into it. Crawling with coffee. Let's get this body mounted. That was my goal, and we're almost there. Coffee. The problem is I hate coffee. I don't know, man. Got 15,000 subs. Like, if I wasn't into micro crawlers at all, and if I found this compound and was just watching it, I would definitely get into it. I like stuff like that. And I think a lot of other people would see it and be like, oh, that's cool. I'll get one. You don't have to drink it. We're only going to sell monster rehabs. No coffee. Monsters and crawlers. How cold and how much snow is up there? It's not cold at all. It's kind of chilly right now, but there's no snow. That's how a majority of people get into this hobby. Local hobby shop. Yeah, I agree. Live stream crawlers 24/7. The compound could just have a live stream on, and then I could also film it. I could film the entire compound build for YouTube. Maybe that would get people into it. We could have a whole little town for like photo shoots for your crawlers, like they do at the where is that? The Pro Line by the Fire, when they had the little mini town set up. We could have a whole little town, then you'd leave the town and go into the rocks. Caffeinated crawlers. That's a cool name. I like that. Caffeinated crawlers. I just wanted to ask, did you finish your own Gladius XL? No, I didn't. I actually ended up selling my Gladius. I got an offer for it. I had the body mounted with links, and a guy offered me money for it, and I sold it. I'm late. Sup, boys? What did I miss? What did you miss? Dude, you missed quite a lot. Quite a lot has happened in the past 30 minutes. We're buying a warehouse, and there's going to be a Yep compound, an indoor crawler micro compound. The town would be part of the drift course with spots for off-road spectators. We're building a compound. Yeah, you missed quite a lot. We're now building a compound. I'm taking donations. The goal was 800,000, and we're building a compound. Could you have a VR section for the ones who can't make it to PA? Did you ever find your banana? No, banana's still missing. Does anyone have one of these Nacho Unimogs? And if so, how do you have the body mounted? Make it an exclusive Nacho chassis dealer, you'd get rich. Highest demand chassis. I'm from Jersey, so I'll make it there. This would be so cool if this actually happens. I'm not opposed to the idea at this moment. At this moment, I'm not opposed to the idea. How do I mount this? Could be magnets on the sliders. Yeah, that'll be probably what I end up doing. Man, I really wish that yellow matched the gold better. I think I'm gonna have to repaint something here. RC Miggs joined. You might be the 100th member that just joined. I think we were at like 98 whenever I started. Thank you very much. That might be member number 100. We're on the way to the warehouse now. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. This magnet mount isn't gonna grab it anywhere, right? Even if I put it way up front here. Wait, does Money Pit have the money for this? Money in his name? I don't think so, no. It's a long drive from BC, but if you get the Spec compound up and running, I'll be there. Rock on. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. It's I do think a lot of people would travel. Red roof with a yellow star. Yep, town coming up. I don't think that magnet's gonna grab it. So I could just put, okay, how can I do this? Do you think you could make a video going over some key features of a good crawler, like what parts are necessary? Yeah, I've actually been meaning to start posting some very, very basic videos because a local guy, a friend, just got his first SCX 24, and his first things were like, how do I put a lift kit on this? So I thought it would be neat to go back and do a video for each section of a 24. Like the video title would be SCX 24 beginner basics, wheels, tires, inserts, and then just talk about very basic stuff for wheels and tires and inserts. I think I'm going to do that for most of the 24 parts for the new people, since there's still new people getting into it. Got to go. Have a good one, everyone. Later, X-Ray. I don't think there's many people doing that. I just got my first one 2 weeks ago. Yeah, there's still a ton of new people that are just now getting into it. Explain all the advantages of flex blades. I'm going to have a hard time with that video. But I do think I'm like 90% sure I'm going to start making a bunch of basic videos. Will you ever do a live show and let members join in? I don't know what that means. Oh, live? I'm live right now. And you're a member and you're here. Is that you're joining in right now as a live member? How to basic 24. Yep. I'm building his 1 year sober. I go to him this Saturday. Sweet, dude. That's awesome. That's very nice of you. So true. Yeah. Yes, I do plan on doing a live stream with members. You're here right now. Thank you for asking. Maybe if I put this in this hole. I meant in video form. I'm not sure what you mean. I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Just got a T4, but the lack of videos is going to make me pick up an SCX 24. All you guys rock. Hi, I'm new, but you have lots of great content. I've already learned a lot. Sweet, dude. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Weight distribution is horrible on a stock rig. Just moving stuff around. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna, that'll probably be one of my next videos actually, is start going back to some of the basic stuff for all the new people getting into it. Like a Zoom meeting. Like a Zoom meeting, split screen both you. Oh. I don't know if I don't know. I never thought about doing something like that. I think I'd be too worried about what somebody else would say and like get me banned or something. Can we have a STR? Are you planning on picking up an SCX30? I'm not sure yet. I have not got one yet. Can we get an STR file for stock chassis? An STL file. I don't have that. I don't have an STL file for the stock chassis. Do you have an AX24 with some performance upgrades? I do not. You and Minnie went live together that one time. Oh. Okay. I understand what's going on now. I could go live with members and have them like also live in the video. I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I think I'd be down for that. Why is this not? Yes, like a build along in chat. Yeah, I think I'm open to that. I'm not sure like when it would happen, but I'm not opposed to it. I'm down for that. If people would like that. In your opinion, what is the best chassis for a stock hard body build? I'm looking to do my first aftermarket chassis build for my 4Runner. The chassis question is always such a tough one to answer because there's like 1,000 different chassis, and I really never have a good answer. If anybody wants to give him chassis suggestions in the chat, go for it. Your Wi-Fi would be the biggest crash since. You're not wrong, dude. I'll definitely join. I have many projects. Live rig roasting. Can more people go live at once on like a video feed? Like, am I able to go live with a couple different people on here? Is that a thing? Are we getting a couples Friday live with Lindsay? I'm not sure if she's gonna be here or not. Yeah, just need some Legos. I saw yours, yeah. I see it all the time on other channels. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween to you too. Okay. Gotcha. Excuse me. Okay, I think we got this lined up. I just need to, I guess, use magnets. I did with a buddy when I went. Okay. I don't know much about the YouTube live thing. I already talked about this earlier, but for new people, I also want to do some live streams where I go through like eBay and Marketplace and look at some used builds and talk about them. Maybe make fun of them a little bit. Maybe just a little bit make fun of them, depending on what they are. I think that'd be fun. It's Halloween today in Australia. Really? Happy Halloween, mate. Dude, mounting this body. What a pain to figure this out. Oh, it looks sweet though. That's what I do for work as a CDL trainer. Oh, that's cool. Roast and Rigs 2.0 eBay edition. Yeah. I can go live from my computer and just like sit there and look at eBay stuff or Marketplace. There's some good ones on there. These sliders aren't even staying tight. This is annoying. Do you have any T4s? I'm not sure what a T4 is. It's Mischief Night over here. Look out for flying eggs. Best bang for your buck axles. In my opinion, the Muse isokinetic axles. They are my favorites. And they've been my favorites for a while. Yeah, the Nacho Unimog, you just have to message him for it. How are we feeling about mullet setups? I'm fine with them. Anyone else have mullet setup opinions? I actually don't even have one of my own, but I have driven a few mullet setups, and I think they're cool. Mullets are a fad. You should ask Muse to do a stock with ISO axle, please. I did ask them, and they're unable to with like how the axle shafts are made. They can't go any more narrow, they said. There's a language, quite the language barrier between me and the guy that I talked to at Muse. And every time he messages me, he starts with dude, comma, and then he writes the rest of the message. Which is like, it's fairly normal, but it's just funny coming from him. Sent Nacho messages. Nacho said you'd be hand cutting the next run. Okay. Okay, good to know. I think I'm happy with that. I think the body is, oh shoot. I think the body is in a position where I'm happy with it. I just need to figure out where to go from here. It kind of looks like the body's sitting too far forward, but it's lined up with the sliders. I guess I could just pull it back some. Needs inner fenders? Yeah, I agree. I'm still live.
I know, I'm still watching.
Okay. Do people ever use plastic bodies? Yeah, they do. Was that Dinky RC I saw? Dinky RC in the chat. Yeah. What's up, dude? Dinky RC body, in case you guys haven't seen. Pretty cool looking. Not sure what the plans are for this yet, but I do think it looks sweet. It's like an old hot rod type thing. Very nice body. Yeah, I think it's cool. Dinky RC has them. Are 3D printed hard to sand and paint, or do people leave them how they are? People generally sand them and paint them. They look a lot better sanded and painted. A 3D printed body. Like this one. This is 3D printed, but it's sanded and obviously painted. So it's a lot smoother than just like a normal 3D print. Who made the links on your nacho? I think these links were RC Steve, but for my previous nacho, I made my own out of Injora ones. Like I just bent my own Injora links. What grit do you sand with? I like sanding with these things. I got these on Amazon. They're sanding sponges. They came in a pack with a bunch of different grits. They say the grit on the back, and they're perfect for like fitting into spots because you can kind of bend them. And yeah, this is what I like to use to sand with. Just built a mullet on XL Gladius chassis. Still trying to find the proper shock setup. Currently on 50mm shocks up front and 39s in the back. Sits pretty level, but my front links are longer. 50 seems like a long front shock, but I guess it's personal preference. Yeah, these have been my favorite for sanding. The SDRC bodies are pretty clean, not much work needed. And then I also use a primer filler, which I think helps. It's like a thick primer, and that helps fill in some of the print lines. 50 is insane for up front. Yeah, 50, I thought that seemed big. 50 seems like a long front shock. If you're worried about the ride height, you can just move the shock positioning around to like get the front lower or the rear higher if you end up using shorter shocks. There's an 01 Tacoma body on Etsy, but it's pretty rough. Was curious if it was worth the work. I mean, if you like the body, I think it's worth the work, but I wouldn't pay a ton of money for a body that looks rough. And then I also have these little files that I got from Harbor Freight, and they're good. I like to use these for like corners, like trying to get in through here for cleaning up the 3D print stuff. They seem to work well. They're really cheap. It was a pack of a bunch of files. Those sanding sponges have a 24% coupon on Amazon right now. It's Fate. There you go, dude. Sweet. Later, boys. Back to work. Later, Russ. Yeti built. Have you built one of these Unimogs yet? And if so, how did you mount the body? I'm really struggling with this at the moment. Maybe I just need to forget about it for a while and just look at it later. Sometimes I just need to let things sit here for a while. I am happy with the gold chassis though. I'm glad I switched it. It fits the theme a lot better. And then Donkey Kong's gonna sit. Right there. Have you ever had a problem with those AliExpress ESCs? I've had one that works great and 3 that don't. The motor won't move, but the servo works fine. I have not had any issues with mine yet. Maybe something happened with the soldering?
Yeah.
Or maybe you just got duds? I'm not too sure. I don't know much about that kind of stuff. Hey bro, Project 24 here. It's been a while. I may or may not be doing some new projects. Okay. Looks like your front links are a bit short. Front links are a bit short. On this one, I agree. The front end does look like... The front end needs to be longer, in my opinion. Or else I just need to move the body back some. I can always fine-tune that later. But I do think something looks a bit goofy with the front. Dumb question, probably by... I'm new to this, but why is the front shocks upside down on that car to my left? Shocks upside down. I think people put the shocks upside down because they work smoother for some shocks, maybe. Or maybe to get the bulk of the weight lower. Oh yeah, exactly what Vader's just said. We said the same thing. For performance, is the general consensus that shorter front end lengths forward skid is the best? I think it was for a while, but a lot of people are going against this now. Partying Guy Dave has really been into like the more of a middle skid lately, as well as Punch Monkey and a few other people. The nose is out there. Yeah, I agree. The nose, yeah, something has to be done with the front situation. I purchased the new Muse buggy chassis. Can't wait. Sweet, dude. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people have been changing a little bit from the short front end. So if the body sat this far back, that would make it easier to mount, but then it looks goofy with the slider sticking out. I'm going to have to look at some other people's Unimogs before I go any further with this. Are you doing a bed or leaving it open like that? I think I'm going to try and get, well, Donkey Kong's going to be the driver, so my plan was to get a Donkey Kong barrel back here, or like a sack of bananas. Something Donkey Kong related for the back area. But I don't have a solid plan for that yet. Front cab corner flush with the edge of the slider is as good as it gets. Front cab corner. Yeah, I thought that too, but then it just seems like everything sits. I'll mess with it. It's not a big deal. Thanks for the live. Gotta go. Peace. Later, Shane. Move the body and trim the sliders. That's an option. Although the sliders kind of link up nicely with the chassis. I think I'm gonna look at a couple other people's Unimogs first before I start doing anything with this. Everything okay? With the shock travel, it looked good when you moved it back a little. What's up, man? What's your favorite OG Donkey Kong? 1, 2, or 3? I think I've trimmed all of my nacho sliders up front. And then you push your body back. I was just assuming the body was meant to line up like perfectly with the slider. My favorite Donkey Kong, I think the only ones I really played were the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong with like the mine carts and Donkey Kong for the Nintendo 64. Do you have it pulled up?
Yeah.
Has it been pulled up this whole time?
Yeah.
Did you thumbs up the chat?
I did. I thumbs up the video.
Okay.
Do you thumbs up the chat?
Well, I guess I just meant the live stream in
Oh.
general, making sure you thumbs it up. My throat's starting to get sore from talking for
You've
3
been
hours.
yapping.
What time is it?
3:57.
My goodness. I went live at like 1 o'clock or 12:30.
No, it was like, I think it was 1:30 because you were saying like 1 or 2 hours, and in my head I was like, oh, you'll be live streaming when I get off work.
Is that a good or bad thing?
I don't care. I have an appointment.
What are you doing? Or you don't have to say it.
I'm going to the chiropractor. I was supposed to pick up my wood today, but I forgot about my appointment.
What time's your appointment?
4:15.
Okay. What time is it now again? 3:30.
Mm-hmm. 3, no, it's 4.
You'll have to ask Fern how he mounted his Mog. Okay, and I think Angry Squirrel has a Unimog too. I need to get some pictures of his. Yeah, before I glue anything or start cutting anything, I'm gonna look at some other ones and we'll go from there. I think maybe this other nacho one would be good for like a Princess Peach theme, and then I would have Donkey Kong and Peach. I think that kind of fits the color of this one. He was I'm gonna put this one together so I don't start losing pieces of it. Do I have sliders?
Beef sliders.
Beef sliders?
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Little hamburgers?
Yeah, like long White Castle.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. I guess we're buying a warehouse
I saw.
for the Yep compound.
Mm-hmm.
Where the heck did my sliders go for this? I thought for sure.
But could the warehouse partially be my community center, and then it can be for like a nonprofit or not for profit?
Yeah, people asked if we were going to sell plants also.
Yeah, we can sell plants. Plant stickers. Do I have to design the plant stickers myself?
No, I got some people. Or were you not asking me?
If the person is AI or ChatGPT, I'm not interested.
I got a bunch of tattoo artists that have been helping me.
Okay. Are any of them women?
No.
Can we find a woman?
Just got home from work and the motor and ESC I ordered from you should be here tomorrow. Sweet, dude. Thank you. That was quick. I just shipped them today or yesterday.
Luke said I have a good idea.
Yeah, you do. Can you throw it away, please?
Throw it away. Yeah, I'll get up. I'll do that. Did you shake your head?
You get my parts I sent you. For the plant delivery van build. Thank you, Bag Shed. Perfectly organized. Yeah, perfectly organized. Maybe I wasn't sent sliders with this chassis. I'm going to have to go back and look at the live whenever I opened up this gold stuff. I may have not got sliders with it. I don't know where they went, if so. I'll message Nacho. He'll hook it up.
Oh, look. The plant sticker?
No.
The sliders.
Yeah.
The White Castle sliders.
Yeah. Have a great day and rest of the stream off to work. Loving this build. Sweet, dude. Thank you. Later. I just found out I have no work today because we ran out of cushion. I hope you're not the one that was supposed to be ordering it, Nate. You got some cool rigs, man. Thank you, Lurgan. How did they let that happen? Somebody messed up, that's for sure.
What does that mean, cushion? Like, what does he do?
He retreads tires. Runs a retread shop.
What part is the cushion?
Cushion gum, rubber. They ran out of it.
Is it the stuff that comes out of the hot gun?
Probably the stuff that comes out of the extruder. I would imagine he's referring to.
Seppuku, do you read?
My boss said we wasted 1,000 pounds on... Sheesh.
Are they English?
Putting... What?
Are they English? Or 1,000 pounds of cushion?
Yeah.
Oh.
Getting them set up. like running excess through them and stuff. Yeah, all is well. Thank you, Iggy.
Hi, Joe Bonkers.
Lindsay in the house. Good evening, Lindsay. That must be a lot of cushions. Yep.
Iggy was my grandfather's name. His name was Ignace.
That's a cool name.
Iggy and Jigs, remember?
Yeah. I do remember that. The body I'm pairing with the motor I got from you just showed up. What body, nerd? For your DIY cheap ESC, is there a power button on it already? No, there's no power button on it. Yeah, the brand new ones are in the action show. Mess with them for a day. Oh, I understand. What's up, my fearless leader? What's up, Rovo? You got the tire rack I made for you. I do have a tire rack that was made for me.
I work in the time division for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
It's a Jeep Willie. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, nerd. From WT Micro? Or somebody else? That sounds like a made-up job.
So it's kind of like timekeeping, except like I help the timekeepers to make sure they're following the union contracts with like what employees are entitled to as far as like overtime and holiday pay and a lot of audits for leave usage.
I don't think a normal person understands what you mean when you say like timekeeping.
Yeah, well, timekeep like like a person who records overtime.
Yeah, I don't think that's assumed. I wouldn't have known that.
Oh.
Gonna have arthritis after building 24s. Dude, some of these are pretty rough. Trying to get this front drive shaft in. We got it. Except now that screw, my upper link screw's heading it. Swap it out for a smaller one.
I gotta go.
You have to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Late to the party, did anyone see the Red Cat 32 scale? Yes. I think we've all seen it at this point. Where's your power driver? Don't even want to think about tires. Been changing tires all week. Well, we have a bunch of tire guys in here apparently. Yeti built. Poor Nacho. I'm going to be messaging him about needing so much stuff. Now driving home. Love you.
Goodbye. Isn't that how Daily Josie sends videos?
Kinda, I think.
Okay, bye.
Home Alone, boys. Daggone, this is so frustrating. Yeti built, I'm about to just send you all this stuff and you can deal with it for me. There we go. I got it. Time to party. We're home alone, boys. I can be as loud as I want now. Sheesh, time for a party. Yeah! This live stream could really use some feminine energy. Okay. There we go. Please tell me that doesn't rub. It doesn't rub. We're good. I work on all the tri-drive, tri-steer concrete pumpers at Mac. Sorry to hear that, Yeti Belt. Send it my way, man. I know how to build Donkey Kong trucks. I got it. Just a frustrating bolt. Oh, and now I forgot I unattached my links. Put those back on. Get this guy an original monster and wait for the sugar rush. Should I crack open another cold one? No, I've already had too much today. I've already had my limit. There we go. That went back together smoothly. Get this upper link attached. Just drop that, that's okay. Funny how in RC different build styles, our tuning seems to become more or less popular in phases. Yeah. Have a great day, bro. Rock on. Later, Rock Candy. I agree. It does seem like the mullet thing came out of nowhere. I'm pretty sure the mullet thing has been common and popular in 1/10 scales. And it just kind of came out of nowhere for 24s. Like how most of us got our vehicle as a profile pic. What about real life vehicle projects? What do you guys got? Anything cool? Do we have any cool full size projects? No cool one on here, just a Tundra I pull. Well, that's cool. Tundra's cool. Just added a Starlink Mini to my Pathfinder. Do you like camp in it and stuff? I had a mullet 24 over a year ago. Ahead of your time, Nate. 89 Jeep Wrangler, a Razor, Jeep XJ on 37s, but I kept it hidden. I own 3 motorcycles and 1 e-bike. Got a few, but a 64 F350 crew cab, 64 F100. Dang, a mid-80s sand buggy. Dude, that's sweet. 69 Carmagia. 92 Buick Park Avenue in the shop with a supercharged Volkswagen camper lifted. I'm looking at buying a newer Tacoma for overlanding. Okay, you guys have some cool stuff. I have a GT Mustang, True Suburban. Okay, some cool vehicles in there. 86 Yoda pickup, Dinky. Dinky, let's work out a deal. Dinky RC. That would fit perfectly with my 4Runner. I've always wanted an 80s Toyota pickup. Yeti built with the Bag Galaxy, that's awesome. Dinky RC, can we please, let's work out a deal. Nope, sorry. Working on overlanding my 5th gen 4Runner. Sweet. What is the current generation 4Runner? 2000 all stock Acura Integra GSR. Okay, that's cool, Mike. GMC Terrain is practical at least. Yeah, whatever works. 6th gen is the current version. Okay. I think 6. There's a really cool new Toyota color I just saw at the dealership. It's like a brown. It's almost a brown, but it's like a real burnt red. Really cool looking. Not unless you have an 83 Yoda to trade. Regret selling mine. Had an 86 4Runner for a minute too. Unfortunately, I don't. My 4Runner's an 89 Dinky. That's sweet there that you have an old 80s pickup. That's so cool. 2012 PT Cruiser Limited Edition? No way. We went on a trip and we stayed at a hotel in Florida, and there was like a huge PT Cruiser convention there. I got some videos of it. It was so it was it was interesting. We stayed at the PT Cruiser convention. It was something. How much overdrive, underdrive do you recommend for the 24? I like around 30%. That seems to be my ideal overdrive, underdrive. 06 GT. I learned to drive in. That's cool. That's neat. Lurk, no way you were there. Daly's a 570 Explorer. 19 Road Glide. Some cool rides in here. PT Cruiser is sweet. The the convention was something else. That's the only way I know how to put it. PT Cruiser convention. Okay, I need to message Nacho about a skid plate. I need to look up how people have their body mounted. You gotta send me some pictures or video of it, please. I must have missed out. And then I need to message WT Micro about. You'd be upset with me though. Just go roof rack delete. Just got roof rack deletes for the Explorer. Yeti built. What did you come to my house in? It was like an old Buick or something, or a Lincoln. You get the chassis I sent you yet? No, I haven't. I haven't checked the mail today yet. So if it showed up today, it's probably out in my mailbox. I haven't checked the mail yet. I don't even know if the mail's gone. Actually, I haven't seen her. Just drop screws everywhere. My favorite project to date is the cruising cooler stereo. Needs a Gia Metro. I mean, I'd rock a Gia Metro, whatever. Family hauler town car. Okay, keep one around for trips. Oh wait, the magnets do fit. This whole time I thought they didn't line up. Right? They do? What's going on here? Yeah, they seem to. Okay, sweet. This whole time. We got a new one, STR76. Welcome, dude. You might be member 101. Boomslang, I have a 2001 Toyota Highlander. Does that count for anything? Toyota. So, yeah, it'll count for something. We'll count it. We'll count it. You see Lexus made an all-electric 86 battery. Oh, that's interesting. No, I haven't seen that, Vaders. That's cool, though. We are Legion or Venom. Not sure which is which. Okay, sweet. Now I can glue these magnets. I didn't realize that they lined up. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. I need to find a rear axle. I don't know if I have any rear axles left. I keep giving stuff away, and then I end up needing it. Howdy, partners. What's up, dude? Howdy. This should work. How is this still going on? Nacho, I'm glad. Nacho, I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna need a skid plate, please. Nacho, just the man I was wanting to see. Is there something we can do about getting me a skid plate? I will pay for it. Nacho, will you hire me? There you go, Nacho. If you're looking for an employee, I'll get one in the mail tomorrow. Nacho, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And some buddies. Nacho, also everybody in here needs something. Everybody in here needs something. He's gonna leave again real quick. But for real, I do need a skid plate, please. And you also have somebody wanting to apply for your engineering department. I should probably go. Oh yeah, sliders. Nacho, while you're here, I also need a set of sliders. I have 2 chassis and 1 set of sliders. And a skid plate that has failed. I think you're good to leave now. Thank you for reminding me, Yeti Belt. And Nacho, thank you. I'll send whatever money I need to. Although, I don't think Nacho was here for the warehouse idea. I think Nacho would be into the warehouse idea too. I guess I'll... These stupid weights on this rear axle. Is this stock length? Yeah, should be good. How long have I been live for? 170 minutes. I've gotten a lot done. Visited my grandmother and she doesn't understand what I'm doing. I think I'm going to put on the 24s. First 24 grandma. Maybe. That'd be cool if she's into it. We have not got a lot done. Dude, are you talking about me? I have almost 3 hours. I have gotten a lot done. I swapped over the Nacho chassis kit and getting this Unimog built. It's very hard to work and get stuff done while also being live. But I think we're doing good. Oh, the chat, yeah. Are we getting a stream tomorrow as well? I could probably do that. I could probably do that for the boys. Another stream tomorrow. No electric screwdriver? Yeah, I have an electric screwdriver. Thanks for asking. All right, get the rear axle on this thing. Banana Bandit round 2. What are these? These are the upper links. Okay. Yes, please. Is tomorrow Halloween? That's probably a stupid question, but I don't know. I think it is. It is? Okay. Halloween live stream? I guess I could dress up. I should be working on fixing my crawlers instead of watching Yep fix his. And I'm not even really fixing them. I'm doing a better job at ruining stuff than I am at fixing it. Dress up as Money Pit. Working on servo horn shock towers out the hood. Oh, that's cool. Servo horn shock towers out the hood. I like the way that sounds. Dress up as boom slang. I don't have enough hair to get it to stand up that high. Shout out boom slang. Wheels available on his website. Any of you guys get the boom slang wheels yet? I'm curious. Get a boom slang wig. That would be funny to dress up as boom slang for tomorrow's Halloween live stream. Just need some lower links now. We're done with this thing. Finally get to build my Yep chassis this weekend. Nice, dude. Who said that? Brandon. Did anyone else build up the Yep chassis yet? Any opinions on it? Or likes or dislikes? Any feedback? Or if you did build it, how did you build it? Like what wheelbase, etc. Curious what people think. I wish it came with stickers. My Yep chassis is on the way from Venge. I printed mine, but the sliders and spring wouldn't print. I'm getting all the parts acquired for. Does anyone know what the quietest ESC motor and transmission system would be? I just stretched the Yep chassis to 240 for my hauler build. What in the world? 240? The print was great, to be honest. I have to build it yet, but it will be built. Okay, sweet. Gathering parts for mine. Print turned out well. Mine is done. Gladiator lines. Lost a flex in the chassis, but it works well. Russ, do you have a 3D printed chassis? Is that the one with lots of flex in it? 3D printed chassis? Boomslang should join the live dressed up as Yep. Okay. I would imagine all 3D printed chassis are like that, but I might be wrong. I haven't run too many 3D printed chassis. I guess the chassis braces would help a little bit. Mine has flex also, and I printed myself. I'm assuming that's just like a natural thing that's going to happen with 3D printed chassis. Do you know anyone selling the already printed chassis? I'm sure there's some people in here that would be able to print you one. Print in 100% infill and it will be a little stronger. If there's anyone in here willing to print the chassis kit for that guy, speak up. Let's get the people chassis kit. I printed mine in carbon fiber. I already showed it, but Carnage did me one in aluminum, and it looks awesome. I just need to build it now. I printed another chassis brace. It helped a lot. Okay. Just really 5%. 5%. Not really 5% infill is best. I don't know. I honestly don't know much about 3D printing. And I hate 3D printing stuff for people. I don't really know much about it. I'm going to make mine out of aluminum this weekend. Nice. I should change my nozzle and use my carbon fiber filament. I'm working on printing in carbon fiber. PLA seems good. Excuse me. Yes, more rolls are better. Is this the same length link? Yeah, we're good. No portal axles on that Unimog. Dang, I guess I should have put portals on it. That would have made sense. This truck is going to be a giveaway truck for a company. It's just going to be very basic, but I want it to look cool. But the parts are going to be nothing crazy. I've got some for you to check out. Sweet, Coopzilla. Do you have pictures you can send me? Yeah, this Unimog kit is WT Micro. I think he's going to release it soon. Oops, my roof fell off again. I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this yet, but who cares? As always, very nice kit from WT Micro. Great details. Speaking of details, my fuel cap fell off. There it is. Stick that back on. Looks pretty sweet. Cool. I made good progress today. I'm happy with all that. All right, boys. Oh, man. I've been live for 180 minutes. That might be a record. Did you just say WT Micro and soon in the same sentence? Yeah. Bear with me, I'm a bit tired. I've been talking for 4 hours. I did not mean to say WT Micro and soon in the same sentence. I'll have to glue those magnets on. I can't believe you're still live. I can't believe I'm still live either. I got a lot done now. This was good. I needed to just sit here and get some work done, and we did. Hope you get my parts. See you, man. Thanks, dude. They're probably in the mail. I'll go check right after this. Pics to wear. 24 Yep on Instagram. Coopzilla. Sure, I'm tired. It really takes it out of you being live for 3 hours sitting here talking. All right, boys. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. It was the most productive live yet. Yep, I agree with that. Today I received the stainless 24 chassis kit. Thank you so much. It's super cool. Sweet, dude. Thank you very much. I like the stainless 24 kit a lot. It's a cool kit. Later, Joe. Yep, compound, warehouse, coming soon. I'm going to go hit up the realtor. We'll start looking for warehouses. All right, boys. Thank you, everybody.